Hey, what is happening, guys? SoulReaper03 here, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. So, we are going to continue on with the rest of the Cathedral of the Deep. I'm hoping to get to and defeat the deacons at the end of this video. If I don't, I don't, but I have a dream and all that. Call this elevator back down, because I sent it back up at the end of the last video for some reason. If you remember Sigurd, the Onion Knight that I met a couple of parts back, I'll be encountering him again in this area. It won't be till like right at the end of the area, but still encounter him, and we meet up with Patches for the first time and last in this. Because spoiler alert, I kill Patches because he's borderline useless in this game. The only thing he sells really that's useful are fire bombs. That's about it. Anyway, I'm gonna come back up here and grab them items when I killed the giant, because that's why. I lost them. There's a guy up top. If I can run through here without dying. There's a guy up top, don't worry about him. We're down here. So you can go down there. Oh, didn't realize this guy followed me. You can go down there and that's progress, but I'd recommend going out here first. Just because it makes life a bit easier. There's a couple of thralls. There's one, you can see him there. There's one down here. Take this one out, the other one will go up. Should do. I might have to walk further down. Okay, here's the other one. Here's the third. Kill him, and then the other one should crawl down. Below, there we go. Kill them. There's going to be a big guy with a shield that comes out of that doorway down there. Don't worry about that for a second though. Run over here. So you can see a little blob at the top. Once you grab this item, dodge. Or not. I think I've only ever had him drop down once, and it wasn't. I've never had it since. So, but always be careful with blobs that come on the ceiling. Climb up the ladder. So this will take you up top where the giant was, and where the guy firing arrows at you was. There's one of these ladies again. Ow. I'm stuck in the corner. There we go. Christ. I got worried for a second. Grab what she drops, which is her trousers. Evangelist? That's what they're called? Oh, okay. Ember. Here's the guy that was firing at you. You can go back down there and just go down through that door archway, which is where we went earlier. Just because of the giant, I'd recommend going back the way you came. But, you know, whatever works for you. There's nothing else up here, I don't think. No. You know, because I'm so used to just running through these areas, so trying to remember where everything is a bit of a task. I grabbed the item over there, didn't I? So anyway, down here, these statues, some of these statues, not this one, but some of them can spit out like a gas that can give you poison. I don't know if it is a gas, but that's what it looks like to me, so don't quote me on that. Anyway, down here is a mimic. You can see the chain's coiled. Get it the hardest attack you can. Sit down. It drops the Deep Braille Divine Tome, which is a Miracles Tome. We won't be worrying about that though, because obviously I'm not a Miracles build or Faith build. Here's the guy with the shield I mentioned. So we'll be going out there in a minute. This guy can be a bit of a pain because he does that. Just kill him. So all there is progress, but in here there is a yeah. So a bit of an arachnophobia warning, because this thing does look a bit like a spider. I don't think it is a spider. I could be wrong on that, but just giving you that heads up, just to be on the safe side. So run over here, grab an ember. Oh no, he drops the ruby, right? Yeah, that thing. We fight another one of these in Alalondo. It also gives you curse, which is... Ow. these things and the Aldrich Cipher. Oh no, the one in Orlando gives you the ruby. Never mind. Them things and the basilisks are probably the most annoying enemies in this game, in my opinion, at least. So Aldrich Cipher gives you. Oh, it recovers magic points from the blue bar and the 3 bars across the top left. It recovers some of that if you get like backstabs and stuff. So out here, there's another thrall. You can see like, another one of them guys with a shield pathing and a couple of thralls. Kirk is going to invade. Speak of the devil. So take out the thrall before Kirk shows up. Take out Kirk and then take out the guy with the shield. That's the plan. Was I invaded by Kirk in my Dark Souls 1 Let's Play? I can't remember. If I wasn't, he's also in Dark Souls 1. But from my personal experience, he shows up a hell of a lot more in Dark Souls 1 than he does in this. If you remember back to the part where I did the Undead Settlement, which was part 3, I think? Don't quote me on that. He's the guy I thought was invading me there, but it was actually Aldrich. Just to kind of, give you an idea. So this lever here affects pathways going like up there and stuff. Don't worry about that for now. There are 2 giants. There's one there and there's one below. Don't worry about them for now. There's an item down here. Yeah, that gives you poison if you stand. I think it's poison, or is it toxic? I don't know. It's one of them. No, the Britney Spears song. Anyway, get the large silver unknown traveler. Also, I forgot to say, I referenced the Britney Spears song in one of the early Dark Souls 1 Let's Play videos, and I wasn't sure whether it was a Britney Spears song or not. I was right, it was a Britney Spears song. Or it is a Britney Spears song, I should say. So down here is another one of them, to put it politely, maggot beasts. I don't actually know what they're called, that's what I'm calling them. There's a lot worse I can call them. If you're a pyromancy build, obviously you do a lot of damage, I think, guys. Grab this item. Poison bite ring. Don't I already have that? Or am I making that up? Oh no, I have the blood bite ring. So anyway, out here. We're back here. Know where we are yet? Well, if you don't, you will in a minute. Back up here. Down here. We're back at our bonfire. So I'm going to go back, because if you go the other way, aside from dropping down, you come out by the shortcut for this. So I'm going to go back there real quick. I'll be back in 2 seconds. So, back where we are. We were, I should say. That's where we dropped down to kill the maggot beast. Down here. Yeah, down here. So through here is how you get up to where Rosaria is. I think that's how you say her name anyway. Basically, she's your respec NPC. This is the first game that you can respec in. And apart from Elden Ring, is the only game. As far as I'm aware, anyway. So here is the bonfire. I'm going to rest here because I did take some hits because there were a few rogue enemies that I missed. Traversing back through the cathedral. So anyway, up here. It's not Maggot Beast respawned here, it does. Doesn't matter because I'm not going to drop down there and fight it again. So right here, obviously that thrall will have respawned, so go and take that out if you need to. Which, if you've been following my playthrough, you will. Kill both of them because one followed you for some reason. Grab it. Dropped, deep gem. So these giants, this like sludge essentially slows you down quite a bit, but Fighting these giants here is quite easy. This is the same design as the giant back in the undead settlement, the one that fires arrows, which I'm only now realizing. He's the one that was hitting you up there. These guys also drop large titanite, so they're really good to kill at this point of the game. They make upgrade mats gathering later simpler. There we go. What did I know? Yeah, he'll drop the item on the floor like a normal enemy, as opposed to he also gives you a couple of dung pies. These giants don't respawn, so once you kill them once, then that's it. You're safe to go up there and get the items you missed. Let me top my health off. Grab the items surrounding the area. Can't remember what's behind that door. I'm gonna double check. Maiden set. Again, not a set I'm going to be using, but still good to sell. Pretty sure behind this door is another one of them M&J lists on like PvP item. I could be wrong about that. I think I'm right about the M&J list, just not the item. In one way to find out. Let's open these doors. Because there is another door you push open to get. Ah. What was wrong about the evangelist? Ah. I don't remember there being another one of them evangelists here. Anyway. More Homeward Bones. We'll be getting an item later that basically makes the Homeward Bones useless. But that won't be till way later. Down here. So up there, that little like platform that's like dead ahead, we're gonna be going up there. That behind that statue on the top is the boss. First we've got another giant to kill. And a couple more of them knights and a couple more of them deacons. So you can, if you're ambered, which I am, I just realised. Which makes sense because Kirk invaded me. You can summon Henri and Horus for this fight. I'm going to because they make this fight. They don't make this fight easier because this fight's quite easy anyway. But like they make this fight more interesting. I think. There are other enemies in this pool with you, so just be wary, as well as the giant enemy. Including that little slug thing back there. I swung for the fences and missed entirely. I feel like I'm playing baseball at this point, I think. I'm surprised I didn't take any damage though. I felt like I dodged way too late. Yeah, there's no. This thing can roll. If you remember, like, the little slug things from Bloodborne, from the fishing hamlet, that's what they remind me of. It's probably some inspiration there, given... That's the thing. A lot of people give video game developers shit for, like, reusing assets and stuff in, like, sequels. But, like, never with FromSoft, because FromSoft do it so, like, reused assets isn't a bad thing. Which is weird to say. Anyway, the Drang set, the Pale Tongue. Pale Tongue is Rosaria's government. Large soul item. And then this is the helm, I believe, of the Drang set. Or it might be something else, I don't know. Drang hammers, never mind. With that done, I got the large titanite, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Don't care about any of the other items, it's just the large titanite. So there's a knight below, there's one of them knights below, there's a knight below, and there's a couple of deacons below. Just run on the outer edge. There's an ember over here. think this is an ember anyway, yeah. Take the deacons out. Get used to this enemy type, because you're about to fight a bunch of them. So that knight there, the one sitting down, won't aggro until you hit him. So if you don't want to be dealing with two knights at once, deal with the one with the great sword first. That's my only advice. Because if you hit him first, the one sitting down, this one will aggro anyway. So. And he took him up 1-8. Jesus. There we go. Oh, there's another guy here. I didn't realize. Anyway. So out here, and up the elevator. Well, is this going to be enough for the deacons? Yeah, it should be. If it isn't, I'll be very impressed. So I'm just gonna do this quickly. I'm gonna open this. This is a shortcut, but I'm not gonna use it because it's kind of a fucking pointless shortcut at this point. Like, it just brings me back out here. It's good to have if you die to the deacons somehow, but apart from that, it's kind of fucking useless. So down here is Sigurd. Well, not really. Spoiler alert, this is actually Patches.
Well, you look reasonably sane. I am a knight of Katarina. I've managed to track down this cathedral's store of treasure. It's right over there, across that narrow part. Treasure. Always so close, yet so far. I'm in quite a pickle, indeed.
It's funny because he tries to do such an impression of Sigurd. It's awful. But as I said, that's Patches. If you try and cross that bridge without killing him, he will just lower it. Obviously, he'll talk about the giants, having to deal with the giants, but obviously I've taken care of the giants, so that's not an issue. But, there's only one Sigurd, and it's not you, you conniving little shit. Yeah, see? Unbreakable Patches. Oh, are you serious? Oh, fuck's sake. I'm not dropping down because it will probably kill me. So. He drops Sigurd's armor because Sigurd's now actually in that well. The one I said he was going to be in later. In the last video? It must have been. In all the times I've played this game, I don't think that's ever happened to me. Not once. That's annoying. It's one of them things, but it's really annoying at the same time. Patches Ashes. Horsehoof Ring, which is a... Isn't this the... Oh no, this is the kicking ring, right? Yeah. And then... Oh, yeah. Sigurd's arm set and shield. So you can obviously keep it now if you want. Sigurd's armor, I mean. If you really want to. I wouldn't, because... Number one, you don't have the vitality to be able to... soft roll with it on yet, and yeah, you can get more out of Sigurd's questline if you give it back to him now, because he gives you a Titanite slab like right at the end, so it's, in my opinion at least, it's worth keeping his set now, and worth giving him his set back now, because you get it at the end of his quest anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So this is Horace's summon zone. I don't actually know if fire does anything against these guys. Do I? Yeah, I was gonna say, do I even have the charcoal pine resins? So the Deacons is a gank fight, or a gang fight, I should say, really. You go in. There's like about 50 of them, maybe more. Again, don't quote me on it because I could be completely wrong by saying that. And there's like a red like glow on. You'll see what I mean when I get in there. Basically, you got to kill the one with the glow until like the main group of them spawns in, and then you've just got to kill the main one, and until it's over. That's basically the whole fight. I know that seems really thing, but it'll make sense when I get in there. I'm gonna put pine resin on this. I don't know how much extra damage it's doing, if I'm honest, but here we go. See what I mean? There's about 70 of them, I think. If that, actually. So yeah. This one... Obviously, the more you kill them, the more of them you kill at once, the better. These are reoccurring enemies in this game. Like, if we encounter a few of them later. In Irithyll. Ow. Can't remember how much health they have to have for the main ones to spawn in. I think it's now. Yeah. That's it, the one in the middle, the one with the red on the... Ow. See what I mean when I said it's a gang fight? I'm stuck. So yeah, the one with the red glow, its health bar is the actual boss's health bar. There we go. Deacon Soul. There we go. Small doll on soul of the Deacons of the Deep. Okay. So I'm gonna give this a bit of context now because I'm gonna forget to otherwise. This like coffin, you can see. I've never noticed that. They're all deacons at the top. I've never noticed that. That's cool. Anyway, this is the coffin of Aldrich, one of the Lords of Cinder. We'll fight Aldrich later. He's an annoying fight. But the reason you come here is because without the small doll, you can't get into Irithyll or the Boreal Valley, and ultimately Anolondo, which is where Aldrich is. So that's the reason you come here now. You can come here. You can go as far as. Is it Walnir? Yeah, Walnir. Without getting the small doll, but you will ultimately have to come back here to get the small doll anyway, because you can't get... There's a certain point in Irithyll you can't get past without the small doll. We'll obviously cover that when I get to the when I get to Irithyll. But that's the Cathedral of the Deep done. Apart from one small thing, which is giving Sigurd his armor back. But first, I'm going to read what this all says. As Aldrich left the Boreal Valley, left for the Boreal Valley, sorry, Archdeacon Royce remained in the cathedral with the high priests to keep eternal watch over their master's coffin. I think the guy that spawned at the end, or towards the end of the boss, I think that's Royce. I could be wrong about that, actually. I have to look that up. There's bound to be a Vati video or something on it. Anyway. And then this soul doesn't give me much, I don't think. I'll give you 20k. Give me 20k? Jesus, I don't remember giving me that much. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna... Before I go back and level up, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna give Sigurd his armor before I forget, because there has been an occasion in the past where I've played through this on my own where I've forgotten to give Sigurd his armor. And I've killed Yhorm. Because killing Yhorm is the cutoff point for Sigurd's quest. I think it's a cutoff point for a lot of quests, actually, killing Yhorm. But don't quote me on that. Anyway. So I here. Kill this guy. Sigurd's in here. The real Sigurd. I love Sigurd so much. He's he's got to be my favorite character in this game. Maybe even in this series, actually. He's so funny. But yeah, anyway. Back to Firelink. So Henri and Horace will be back in Firelink now, I think. There's only one way to find out. Pretty sure they're back in Firelink now. Yeah. They stood by Aldrich's throne as it goes, actually.
Oh, and we meet again. We spoke before on the road of sacrifices. Henri of Astora. I'm well pleased to see you safe. We reached the Cathedral of the Deep, but Aldrich's coffin was empty. The man-eater must have left for his true home. The little doll in an empty coffin told me. Aldrich is said to hail from Iritha in the Boreal Valley, the ancient fabled city. A pilgrim told me that the city lies beyond Farron Keep, and so becomes our destination.
What are you going to say on a horse? Good conversation. Anyway, I can't remember if I mentioned this in the video we met Henri, for the first time. She's after, well, she mentioned it there, she's looking for Aldrich as well. That's why she's in the Road of Sacrifices, that's why we can summon her for the Deacons, that's why she ends up in Irithyll and Analondo and, yeah, stuff like that. Don't worry, I won't be splitting Analondo across 2 videos again this time. Anyway, I'll win up. All points are going into Vitality for now. 10 levels, wow. Hang on, I could probably get another level and I'll sell some stuff. Patches his ashes to sell this, sell that, sell all of them, sell all of them because I'm not gonna use them. Sell all of them, all of them. That because I'm not gonna respec. Let's face it. They can go. I don't need them anymore. Not gonna be using them. Not gonna be using that or that. No miracles build. I can sell all the weapons I'm not gonna be using. What is this? Oh, it's a spear. Okay. I picked it up in the cathedral and I just didn't realize. Sell all the shields. I'm gonna keep the torch on. Don't worry about selling Sigurd's shield. If you really want it, then you get it again at the end of his quest anyway. So all the armor you're not going to be using. Once I level up again, this will be it'll be the end of this video. So
Ashen one.
Yeah. This is controversial, but I like selling all the rings I'm not going to be using. Just because... what's the point in having them if I'm not going to be using them? Anyway. Didn't pick up any... no. Okay, so I was going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next video we'll be doing... that's a good question. What is next? Is it Farron Keep? I think it is. Yes, it is Farron Keep. Okay, so next video we'll be doing Farron Keep. I'll probably try and do... I'll make the next video a little bit longer so I can squeeze the Abyss Watchers in at the end as well. Because the Abyss Watchers is a really fun fight. But anyway, until then, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!